got it. Oh, yes. Oh, that's one. Oh, yeah. There we go. Right around the pad. That was crazy. Yes.
Heyo folks, what's going on? Welcome back to the Fishing with Norm YouTube channel. Comment days popping up down below, so guys, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, leave a comment down below on this video for your chance to be next video's comment of the day. So we're on the road to 500,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if the subscribe button is red, it's the wrong color, go ahead, make it turn gray, hit the bell so you guys are notified whenever Fishing with Norm drops a video. Guys, subscribing, it's free. You can always unsubscribe if you decide you hate me later. Let's go ahead and hit 500,000 subscribers by the end of the year. But today, we are turning antique fishing lures, the oldest fishing lures I actually had in my house, into brand new fishing lures. You guys might be wondering, like, how can you even do that? I'm about to tell you guys real quick. So, boom, right here. Guess how much I got this bag for? $5. A $5 fishing bag full of antique soft plastic lures. I actually found this at a bargain basement. I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to check that video out too. We actually caught some fish on like these super old worms. I don't know what year they're from. Maybe you guys can help me in the comments, tell me what year you guys think they're from. Here's like a package just of some worms, all Gags custom lures from Massachusetts. Doesn't have a year on it. I mean, just some old stuff, and I mean, just handfuls of just old fishing lures. And guys, I couldn't identify a single one of these worms. And I've fished with my fair share of worms, and I can tell you guys, you know, what each one of them is, at least like the new ones that are in the store. I don't recognize a single one of these worms. That's how old they are. So we're gonna go to World's Worst house, and we're actually meeting up with World's Worst and Yakpak there. And we're turning these worms, we're gonna melt them down, add some of like the new plastic stuff that they use nowadays. I don't know exactly like bait making, what type of plastic they use to make them like a little bit tougher, maybe a little bit better, I don't know. And World's Worst just got new molds in. He called me a couple days ago, said he just got new molds in that I guess we can make like new types of flukes, craws, worms, all the new stuff. We're gonna use these worms and remake them into something brand new. So that's gonna be a ton of fun. And then we're gonna try to catch some big old bass on them. Should be a good time, but we gotta head to World's Worst house, go melt these bad boys down, and go catch some fish today. You guys ready? I'm ready, let's go. All right, guys, we are here at World's Worst house. We've just made a pile, basically, of old lures. So we have the culprit 12-inch worms. So I really have no clue how old these are. We put some of these in the pile. I got a whole pile of just random old lures from that bag, too. So all this stuff is going to be going in this cup. And actually, World's Worst is actually contributing to the old lure challenge.
Yeah,
here.
So these Blues Hummer Hogs, some real true old timers know about that. I mean, that is old. That's like back when soft plastics kind of started, you know, with Tom Mann back in the day. I don't have the date on this particular bag. I was actually sent these for a color match sample. It's bait making history. So I kept the bag, but I'm gonna give him a couple of them to melt down. So I'm breaking all the rules here.
What are they called? What are they called? Guys, we're gonna throw everything in the cup, melt it down, and I think, what are we making today? Are we making craws, swim baits? What's the plan?
Yes. If you look at the palette of colors that we have here, this color is gonna be fugly. But we'll make some fugly craws. Get a nice view of this mold here, because this thing is a beauty. This is the Angling AI Molds Ecto Craw.
Shoot!
Yeah, like bed fishing bass beware.
Heck yeah.
So that's what we're gonna do?
Yep.
All right.
Just toss all of it in the thing and we'll
let
it ride. Are we just gonna rip it all up?
Yeah, I just want to rip this up, just to do it.
There's another one in there too.
Got it. Got it, baby. All right.
Hold on, you got me. The way you sounded like you struggled, you got me. I don't want to. Let me rip something real quick. Look, what? Ooh, what? Are they that hard to rip?
I mean, they're not. I mean, they're.
Attaboy. That's tough.
You did it.
They probably never would have seen water ever again. Like super old lures that have been sitting in this antique shop for like forever, and now we're gonna remelt them, put them in the new molds, make new fishing lures. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but it was kind of sad breaking them all down, but that's what it looks like. They're about to go in the microwave.
What
is this?
All right. So Yakpak fancies himself strong. We've yet to arm wrestle. I might have a chance. However, this is a silicone sort of like elastomer. This is similar to like Z-Man. You can just stretch it and stretch it and stretch it. It's not gonna break. See if you can pull that in half. Now, don't cheat and just try to pull the tail.
Okay.
Try to pull the body in half.
Oh no, this feels a lot different than I thought it
I
did.
just want to see.
Feel that. Feel that.
I just want to see if it can be done.
Not what I felt like.
This is gonna be a good challenge.
Nope, can't be done.
All right, yeah, we're gonna fire it up, and we'll see y'all in a few minutes.
Guys, Rolls-Royce actually makes like some epic lures. We come over with like the worst ideas and he executes them perfectly. But he actually just made like some really cool worms right here. And he's gonna do a video on his channel where he's actually giving these away at like one of the most local fishing stores.
Yeah, I made like 250 worms. I'm just gonna take these out to some public fishing holes. I'm literally just gonna walk down to the lake and just giant free baits, you know, and just see who wants them.
Heck yeah. Alright guys, we got all of the antique fishing lures melted, ready to go. So we gotta clamp this bag girl up right here. And we got 3 different molds and we're gonna line them all up with the same, oh my gosh.
That's fine. Just same way as before.
Yep.
Beautiful.
So guys, I think we have craws.
And some jerk baits, yeah.
Jerk baits.
Okay, yeah, that looks about right.
Just like that, we have made antique fishing lures and they're brand new fishing lures. So
They have been reborn, because now they're not antique anymore.
yes.
Something brand new.
They're now brand new.
They're 2 seconds old. Let's see how you did.
The grand reveal. Are these the craws?
These are the crawls. Let's see if they look like crawls. They really should. Oh, and they do. What?
No, those actually look exactly. Well,
That looks
to me,
amazing.
It looks like green pumpkin to me.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm.
Well, it's got more brown and it's got some pearl in it. That is.
Bro, those are easy gonna work, guys. I'm pumped for that. And craws have been like the money lure that I've been using lately. Craws, trench hogs, and normally I throw worms like year round.
Oh,
But this spring, I'm telling you guys, lizards, craws, and the trench hog, which I don't even know what category that's in.
I thought these were going to be ugly,
I did too, honestly.
and I stand corrected.
Yeah, we made a pretty cool color. I would buy those if those were in a package at the store.
Absolutely. Yeah, I absolutely would. Nice shade of brown pearl. Let's see how your jerk baits did there. Yeah.
I almost couldn't even make a better craw color if I tried. Like if
yeah.
you were like, here's the plastic, make it.
Right.
I couldn't make it look better than this. Am I allowed to take one of them out, or do they need to dry more?
That is your little diamond jewel right there.
Guys, that craw looks absolutely insane. And what's really cool, because we had so many different colors, is you got a little bit of green, a little bit of red.
Yeah,
like just
there's
every
flake is in there.
Exactly.
That looks awesome.
Dude, like
that looks really good.
like that is actually
the
just one.
flake in that is crazy.
Isn't that good?
How did that turn out so perfect?
I don't know. That looks really good though.
It's like a green pumpkin, but this is me saying not as a bait
You know
maker.
what's
I'm about to
crazy?
get recorrected here. It's like green pumpkin with like a little bit of red, a little bit of like blue, and it's a
So-
little bit more sparkly.
I don't know if you've ever seen these at Walmart, but they're the trick worms, the Zoom trick worms. They're not green pumpkin. They're just pumpkin.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
That's what that looks like. Pumpkin.
but that's got some pearl in it.
Smells good too.
I'm really happy with those.
So guys, we turned some of the old lures into brand new, beautiful craws and flukes. This is like absolutely crazy. I actually really am in love with the color that we made here. And I think we got flukes, which is gonna be perfect for like what the fish are doing right now. And if we see any on beds, the craw is gonna be absolutely insane. I think we're like pretty much good to go for today. I don't know, these are now brand new lures. It's time to go fishing with them. We'll see you guys at the pond. All right guys, we are here at the lake. I'm super pumped to use these lures that we just made. This lake, guys, it's warm. I actually am probably about to take off my jacket, but it's getting warmer outside. We might find some on beds. It's super clear water out here, and there's like a ton of vegetation, so maybe we'll get like some top water blowups on those flukes. Maybe find some on beds with the craws. I'm super pumped, but we got the kayaks with us today, so we're gonna go ahead and dump these bag girls in. It should be cool. This place is fun to bank fish, but putting the boats in will give us like more of an option. Like try to find some of these bigger fish. There's big ones in here, and there's small ones obviously too. So should be a good time. There's already a dude out here fishing, which got me like a little scared. But yeah, I think we'll have a good, fun day. We got like an hour or two before the sun goes down, so we'll try to make the best out of it. Let's go. I think we're gonna start kind of up shallow because we were here a few days ago and saw stuff blowing up, like in all these lily pads are up real shallow. There's actually a wake of a fish right there, so that's looking kind of good. I got the craw and the fluke that we made tied on to like one of each rod, so if I see any on beds, I'll probably throw the craw on it, and I'm gonna search around with the fluke to see if I can't find anything, probably like 3 to 5 foot of water with lily pads, and there's a lot of hydrilla down here too that you guys probably can't see. Bluebird skies, 70 degrees outside. Those are kind of the conditions we're rocking with, and we got our fluke that we made tied on right here. Oh, one swirled right next to me. Yeah. And right when that happened, he came out and the other 2 people came out. Oh.
Oh, got one. There we go. Heck yeah. Guys, first one on the homemade fluke from old to new. Look at that. Little squeaky, you know, but we'll take that for our first fish. Getting the job done right there. Working the fluke kind of just through the opposite direction out in the middle and got smoked. See you, buddy. Boom. There's fish moving around today, guys. That one dude who was out here before us said he's been out here for like 5 hours and caught one. So I'm a little bit nervous, but maybe the bite will pick up as the sun's going down. Caught one like little, probably 10-inch bass. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, we can. Oh, I just got one. There we go, guys. I was turned backwards and he's got me wrapped around this. There we go. Look at that, smallest bass of all time. That one might even be smaller than 10 inches. There we go, guys. Look at that. Tiny little dude, but I mean, this this homemade fluke is just absolutely slaying it. Little buck bass. Let him go. He slammed at topwater too. That was epic. We have 2 fish on the board today. That is absolutely crazy. We'll take it. You guys, that one bit out here in the open. I was completely like backwards, took a cast behind my back. Well, that fluke lasted for about 2 fish, and we're gonna go ahead, throw that down there, tie another one on out of our like just random bag full of our new lures that we made from old stuff. So guys, when you go to Texas rig your fluke, basically what you want to do, so you don't have it like upside down or anything, is you stick the tip of the hook in and you want the tip of the hook to come through the bottom of the bait. And that's like for every bait, like a lizard, a craw, everything. If you want it to be right side up, just remember you stick the tip through the bottom of the bait, and then that ends up having you right side up. Take your thumb right where you want that hook to go through, and bam, just like that, you'll have the perfect Texas rig every single time. Nice and straight, how you want it. So guys, a guy came up to us, just walked all the way around the pond to let us know that it actually gets deeper on that side. And he said that's where the big ones hang out at. So we're gonna work our way that way. We appreciate you if you're watching, because we gave him our channel name. Thank you very much. We have 2 on the board. And the other guy out here said he caught 1 in 5 hours, so we're ahead of schedule. And as the sun goes down, I think the bite should only get better and better. I just want to try the craw out a little bit too, but I haven't seen anything on beds. But we might go out there in that deep and drag the craw on the bottom. That might be a good little move. All right, guys, we're pulling up to like this shallow kind of grass area with these dollar lilies and hydrilla up in here. Perfect place to run that fluke right over the grass and get snatched by a big girl. So, oh, look at that. You guys see that? Oh, that bait right there? Which is perfect. We're throwing a little baby bait fish right around all the bait. Oh, look at that. What did I say? Right next to the bait. There we go, guys. We are on with the homemade fluke. Let's freaking go. He's fighting hard. He's definitely the biggest one so far, but not like a tank or really big at all, but boom. Check that out, guys. Hanging out right next to all like the actual shad over here. And I threw my fluke right in next to all the real shad, and he ended up grabbing it and biting it. Boom, little 1 pounder, maybe 1 1/4. Heck yes. I think we might catch some more over here, guys, too. That was literally my first cast in this area. I think we're in a good little spot for the fluke to show off a little bit. Oh, that's in a juicy spot right there. Come on, there's gotta be a fish hanging out right there. Oh, look at that. I caught it. Such a good little, oh, is he gone? No way. Dang. He got off. I saw him come up and try to grab it topwater. Shoot. That is crazy. Oh, there's a fish right here in front of me too. Guys, they're hanging out shallow. They're pushing all these bait fish up here in the, like the most shallow part of the whole entire lake. And I just had one and I lost him. Makes me want to cry. Oh, I snapped him off, man. I just got slammed by these pads, guys. Shoot. I caught 3 fish. Probably should have retied after 3 fish. You live and you learn, guys. That's a reminder. Don't be like Norm. Check your line after every fish so you don't have a heartbreak. I don't know how big that one was, considering that we've only been catching half pounders and 1 pounders. That's what we're gonna call that, is 1 pound. Or we'll call it half a pound. As you guys can tell, we're getting into the golden hour right now. 3 fish. I definitely want to catch more. Hopefully a big one too. That would be kind of fun. We're gonna retie right here. The flukes have been getting the job done though. That was my 4th bite on the fluke in probably like, I don't know, an hour or so. So we're doing decent. I just think it's so cool that we took these antique fishing lures and we're like actually catching stuff on them. They were sitting there in that antique store for forever and nobody was ever gonna fish with them again. And now we're putting them out here on the water, catching fish with them. It is kind of surprising though, guys, like the old plastic, it's sticking together pretty good. Like this is my 3rd fluke I've used and we've caught 3 fish and snapped off another one. So they're doing all right. And I think the more and more the sun goes down, guys, they'll start feeding up. The late evening bite in this lake is insane. Guys, it's been pretty tough today. We've only managed to catch ourselves like 3 fish in an hour, and I guess it was even more tough earlier today according to other fishermen. So I don't know why the fish are acting the way they are today, but I think he came up and grabbed me top water, man. Oh, my hook set was so weak. Oh man, that was epic. I was always just about to say, maybe they'll start turning on here the last 30 minutes of daylight. Is normally when they start like eating, and just witnessed my 4th fish eat my fluke in front of my face, and I just missed him. Oh, I just got waked. Oh, got it. That was crazy. Guys, sun's going behind the trees, and I watched this fish come up and wake it in between the pads. That was, I mean, even though it's only a pound, maybe even less than that, there's nothing more fun than like seeing the fish eat your lure before it even happens. This little dude right here was on the hunt. So much fun. We were just on the squeaks today, guys. It's not every day that you can catch a big bass, obviously, but boy, would I love for that to happen. With a little bit of time we got left, we're gonna keep on trying until the sun goes down, as we always do here on the Fishing with Norm channel. Never give up, baby. That fluke's ready to go once again. Our plastics are holding up. Our 1980s or 70s, whenever they were from, catching us bass. Oh, that's another fish. Let's freaking go, baby. So much fun on the fluke. Jeez, where is your girlfriend at? That's what I want to know. Boom. Another fish. What an awesome day of fishing, guys. We literally only had an hour and a half to go fishing, and we've caught 5 bass. Like 5 bass an hour and a half, I'll take it. We're gonna keep on going. We're just looking for the big girl now. And when you fish like a bigger spot, like a lake and stuff too, and you're fishing shallow, it might be like less likely to catch a big one than like in a pond fishing shallow. But there is a ton of big bass out here. Oh, ate it top water. He missed it. No, that was a better one, dude. Oh my gosh, that's the one we needed, guys. No, dang it. Gosh, that was a nice one. And he swung and missed on it. It's a big fish. Get back in there. Please come back for it, please. Dang, that was a better one. It might have only been like a few pounds, but it definitely wasn't only a 1 pounder. Dude, it's like a 2 or 3 pounder right there. Come on, fishy. I like where I'm at, dude. Oh, so juicy. Oh, wake. Oh, yes. That is so cool, guys. And I see the fish before it even bites. Number 6, I think. Heck yeah. Guys, that's so much fun, even though they're small. When you're fishing like kind of shallower water, and it goes from like 4 foot to 1 foot to 4 foot again, there's deep little holes that I throw this fluke through, and you'll see them run across that like 1 foot little flat to just come annihilate your fluke. It's some of the most fun fishing ever, like topwater fishing, like reaction fishing, like what we're doing right now. Oh, it gets your blood pumping. Like, look, guys, I don't know if you can see with my GoPro here. Like, look, that fish was only in a foot of water. That is crazy. But if you look over here, you guys can't even see the bottom. That's because it drops off to 4 foot, but they're pushed up on these flats eating bait fish. And that's why they love the fluke. That's why the fluke is so much fun, guys. And fluke year round too. Winter, spring, summer, fall. I can't really think of a bad time to throw this lure. As long as the fish are shallow, normally a fluke will be a good lure to throw. And even in the winter when they're kind of deep, throwing a little bullet weight on there and a fluke, it makes it look like a dying bait fish. Perfect lure. I honestly don't throw it enough. Something's moving right up here. Watch me call my shot. Something's moving right up there, way in that open pocket. I didn't quite get to him, but maybe he'll turn around and see it. Like, there's big ones in this area. I've just been not getting lucky with the size today. I just want a 4-pounder to come slurp me real quick. Oh, I got one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Jeez. We're on them, power pull down. I swear I'm catching the same fish over and over again. They all look exactly the same. What's nice about kayak fishing though is like you're all like discombobulated, turning around. That a little 1-pounder does feel like a 2 or 3-pounder. So it makes the fishing a little bit more challenging, which in return makes it a little bit more fun. Oh, that's one. Oh yeah, there we go. Right around the pad. I mean, it's more of a solid bass right here. It's nothing crazy. Jeez, I let my fluke sink. Okay. Hear me out. He's decent. He's not as big as we want, but it's definitely one of the better ones of the day. They're so good looking out here too. Like, these are some healthy bass hanging out in all this grass. There we go, guys. Little, I mean, it might be a pound. Let's go catching numbers today. It's always fun to you know, get on multiple. Oh yeah, that's him. There we go. Guys, sun is going down and we're still bringing them in. Probably about to have to call it. The mosquitoes are getting crazy. Sun's going down. Camera light is disappearing. Number, I don't know. Not really sure. Number something. It's good when you lose count, I guess. Should get bit right there. It looks too good. Yep, I just got bit. Oh yeah. I mean, we're calling our shots, guys. Nice. I mean, they're getting fatter. Crew chow. Boom. What a day, folks. We've been out here for about an hour and a half. Just caught a good amount of bass today, guys. Like, just a ton of them. It's a good time. Hope you guys are having fun with me. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. We ended up catching, I think, like 10+ fish out here today in like an hour and a half. Had an absolutely awesome time. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me until dark. We didn't catch any big ones, but you know, hopefully next video we'll end up catching ourselves a big old bass. We tried today. We caught 10, so it's an all right day. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment down below what video you guys want to see next. And until the next fishing adventure, fish bump, I'm out of here. Skirt.